Do you remember drinking straight from the garden hose? Not because someone told us it was healthy, just because we were thirsty. That was it. We'd leave the house right after breakfast and hop on our bikes, and we would ride miles and miles, disappear for 10 hours or more, drink from the hose, build a bike ramp from whatever scrap wood we could find, skin our knees, find someone else's mom when we got hungry, and somehow our parents thought this was perfectly acceptable. Looking back, we've talked about how it's honestly amazing how we survived. Riding bikes, climbing trees, scraping knees, and all the you'll be fines, no helmets, no phones, couldn't call anyone if we wanted. But here's what I realized. The childhood gave us something incredibly valuable: resourcefulness, independence, resilience. We figured things out. The problem is we've spent the last 30 years using those same skills to build everybody else's dream. Jobs, bosses, bills, responsibilities, kids, parents, mortgage. For me, I was working in Oregon and a back injury took me out, and I couldn't just handle it myself anymore. And one thing I've realized since then is freedom isn't much fun if you don't feel good enough to enjoy it. The other thing I realized was one paycheck isn't security. Options are. Multiple income streams changed my thinking about building income beyond tradition. That's why Eric and I got excited about what we're building. Create radiant health, lasting wealth, and beautifully free lifestyle. And if this is something that you're into, I would love to meet you. Our parents taught us how to survive, but this chapter is about learning how to thrive. And just imagine a year from now, you're walking on a white beach or in the mountains or wherever it is that lights you up, because you're able to have the time with your loved ones and you have the money to go, and you just don't have the stress because everything has come into balance, and you basically feel like you are already retired because life is good and you can do whatever you want when you want. So imagine your life a year from now being completely different. You feel 20 again. You have the money to not have to worry about anything. You have the money to enjoy and do all the things that you've been dreaming about while you've been stuck inside, working. That is where you want to put your focus, because that's what creates more of it. Click the link in the bio and I'll see you in our group.